one of the most advanced state-of-the-art sports clinics in the Caribbean, where they offer a combination of life-changing treatments that are specially tailored to suit your needs. And with me in studio via the phone lines, we have Dr. Brian Thompson. Good afternoon, doctor, and welcome. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm doing well. And how are you?
Great. Can't complain.
All right. Well, bless God. Bless God for that. Of course, what we're going to be focusing on today on is detoxification. All right, detoxification at why you need to detox. Right, that's number one. Of course, the signs we're going to be looking at the different signs of why detoxification as well. But before we get into that, I always have something special, right? And so we have our February special coming as of, I think, right. So we're gonna be starting that on Thursday coming, because we have one more day for the January special to finish. All right, and on Thursday coming, we're gonna start off our February special. So persons, stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. You want to take advantage of the specials that we have. We're talking about detoxification and why you would need it. Is it important? What I want to say is the first thing is your body is able to heal itself. Now, as the body is able to heal itself, then it can actually do its own detoxification. But here's what, usually because of the world that we live in a world that there's a lot of toxic waste. Okay, there's a lot of toxic there. The air itself that we breathe, there's a lot of toxic element in the air. The food that we eat, there's also toxic food additives that can be toxic to our bodies. There's also, even in the simple thing as the paint on the wall itself, there's of course toxic substances in the creams that person put on. So detoxification is a must. Okay. So anybody that's actually going through a program, right? One of the most important thing is they will go through detoxification. So when you detoxify, when you get rid of toxic waste or toxins, now there are many different type of toxins that can actually be really dangerous to the human body. Today we're just gonna maybe look at certain signs that you look out for when a person actually need to detoxify. But before we get into that, let me just give out the numbers. So if anybody want to get in contact with Eden Heights Clinic, you can call us now on 493-9196, 493-9196. Get in contact with us now. If it is that you need to make any appointments, if it is that you need consultation or any information, you can get us on 493-9196, 493-9196. Remember that we're also live on our Facebook page. We're also live on our YouTube page as well. So those that want to view the program, you can actually view this program on the Eden Heights Facebook page and also on YouTube live at this moment. Special. All right, February special. Now, this particular package, if you when we look at the cost of the package, now let me just tell you what is actually in this package. We're talking about consultation. We're talking about live blood analysis, colon hydrotherapy, which actually includes soaky bed, which is a sauna. We also include what you call rectal ozone therapy. With that, I'll go into that a bit today. Blood pressure testing, urine testing, and also B12 injection. Now, all of this is actually in one package for February. Now, if persons want to get that February special, the first 1 to 20 persons that call now will be able to get that February special. So call this number now, 493-9196, 493-9196. Again, that special again, running for the month of February, which will be starting on Thursday coming, the 1st of February. We're looking at consultation, live blood analysis, colon hydrotherapy, which includes Soaky bed and rectal ozone therapy. You're talking about blood pressure testing, urine testing. You also add in B12. And guess what? That actually, the cost for that in total actually was $1,150, and you're getting it only for $950 now. Now, this is a steal of a deal. This is something that persons should take advantage of, because when you really do a good detoxification program at Eden Heights Clinic, you feel a difference in the human body. Remember, persons, would come in feeling tired, weakness in the body. No matter what it is, afterwards, when they finish with their detoxification, they feel alive. They feel their energy level starts to go back up, Cameron. So this is a package that I would take full advantage of. So 1 to 20 persons, call the number now, 493-9196, 493-196. Now, of course, you just have to give the body the right environment, the right materials, so that it can actually heal itself. If you want to join us now, you can join us on either I-95.5. You can also join us on the Facebook page, Eden Heights Clinic. If you want to get more information on our February special, you can call our number 493-9196, 493-9196. You can even WhatsApp that number now to get information on that special. You can even check on our Facebook. You can also check it out on the Instagram page as well. So signs that you need to detox. Number one, you might be a person that actually suffers with constipation, forcing to go. Right now, of course, in that package of the February, you will hear that we'll talk about the colon hydrotherapy. Colon hydrotherapy is actually excellent for persons that are constipated. You actually get rid of any backup within the colon. Now, of course, it takes time to do detoxification. So there are channels of detoxification that we generally tend to look at. All right. So persons who are detoxifying, there are 7 channels of major detoxification. You're talking about the lungs, which is the respiratory system. Then we look at the lymphatic system, which we do a therapy called Soaky bed, which is excellent for this type of lymphatic drainage. Of course, exercise is very important as well too. We're also looking at, the health of the kidney, the urinary tract system itself, the circulatory system, which works on helping detoxify the body. Actually, this is one of the major, channels that toxic waste actually travels through. Then you're also looking at the skin. The skin actually blocks off toxic waste from coming into the body. Now, if the skin is actually not healthy, then automatically you'll start developing toxic waste easy in the skin, and also, so that's why a person get either wrinkles, sometimes developing faster than the age itself. Then you're also talking about eczema, psoriasis. All of those are skin conditions that if you look at carefully, when we look at them at the clinic itself, we have persons who have overcome these issues, and the only way they overcome is by taking care of the whole system itself. So the large intestine, which is the sewer system. If you leave any toxic waste back up in the sewer system, usually a person feels very sluggish, very tired, weakness. A person starts to become very irritable. Sometimes mood swings tend to come. And that's just because there's a backup of feces in the colon, a backup of toxic waste in the colon. So this is something that you don't want to happen. And then you're talking about a major detoxifier, and that is the liver. Now, the liver plays a key role in detoxifying every cell in the human body. Of course, the liver, the kidney, the colon, they work hand in hand. The lymphatic system works hand in hand with helping with detoxification. So again, if persons want to get on to us, they can call us on 493-9196, 493-9196. We're talking about detoxification why it's actually important. We're going to also go through the benefits of detoxification as well, because there are many benefits that you can actually look at. So why detoxification? Now, for those that are actually on our Facebook and of course YouTube, you will be able to see some of the symptoms of or signs that you need to detox. We talked about constipation, bloating and gas. A lot of persons actually come into the clinic with bloating and gas, digestive problems. This is actually a major problem happening in our country at the moment. Most patients that comes in here, Cameron, you'll be talking about they have this bloating or this gas or acid reflux, and they're having a hard time to recover from it. Now, what I have seen, diet actually plays a major role, but this is a holistic approach we have to take, because there are persons that is highly stressed out that may actually develop bloating and gas. Now, also the thyroid has a big part to play with that as well too. So you wouldn't even think that the thyroid has a part to play, but as actually a symptom. From the time you get bloating and gas, the gut has a big role to play. If you look at the medical system itself, it tells us that most or nearly all diseases start within the gut. And if you know that diseases starts within the gut, then of course you want to take care of that gut. You want to take care of the intestine. You want to take care of the liver. You want to take care of the kidney. When you're dealing with headaches and symptoms of, let's say, like a white flame on the tongue, bad breath, fatigue or aches and pains, belly fat, things like your mood swings, the food cravings that you get in, all the different skin problems. And this is a major one that I tend to see with persons, and that's like body odor. Now, a lot of persons tend to have a body odor and they don't know what could be causing it. Now, there are many causes into it, but one of the major things is that, you know, persons need to work on detoxifying the system. So this is why we actually came up with this particular package that persons can actually enjoy and take advantage of now. So our February special. So for the month of February, you want to take advantage of this special. Now this special actually was $1,150. Now you get it only for $950. So it's a nice discount that persons are getting. The number that you want to call if you want to get that detoxification package is, you can call 493-9196, 493-9196. Call the number now. The first 1 to 20 persons will be able to get through with this, with making appointments as early as possible. Now, of course, there are a lot of persons that might be using this particular detoxification or this February special to lose weight. Definitely, this special can actually help you lose weight. Of course, while we're going through the packages, the package itself, you will talk about colon hydrotherapy. We also talked about rectal ozone. There are persons that are having heavy bleeding from the colon itself. Rectal ozone is actually excellent for that. Now, ozone is basically O3, 3 molecules of oxygen. Normal oxygen is just O2. So you have a higher form of oxygen coming into the body that is ready to power the body with a lot of energy. So as the body gains energy, then the body has the ability to detoxify itself. And what we do at the clinic here, we help you in the process of detoxification. So detoxification, again, signs and symptoms: constipation, bloating, headaches, gas, skin problems. It could be psoriasis. It could be eczemas. You could be having that extreme pain in the joints. That actually is a sign that you need to work on detoxification. So any aches or pains, any inflammation in the arteries, inflammation in the joints, inflammation to the nerve, inflammation basically to the muscle as well, that those are signs that the body is telling you that, hey, maybe you need to work on detoxification. Those are signs that the body is actually telling you that you have to go through some detoxification. We need to get rid of toxic waste that has bombarded our body from day to day. All right, you just go out on the road and your cars might be passing, and all of a sudden you're breathing in the fumes. Okay, you might be painting, you're breathing in fumes again. You might be in an area where there's a lot of molds in the house. These are things you want to take into consideration and look at it carefully. These are things that the body needs to detoxify so that you'll be able to have a nice, healthy system. So the key is to have a nice, healthy system. Of course, there are natural things that persons can actually use in general. The food that you eat on a day-to-day basis, once it's not a heavy amount of acid foods. Acid foods will more stem into the animal-based foods. And these are things that you need to work on detoxification. I remember some persons coming into the clinic, Cameron, and they are going through the colon hydrotherapy. And, sometimes the odor that is actually coming from these persons, you definitely know that they were backed up a lot. So I would say I would take advantage of this particular special because that was 1,150 and now you're only getting it for 950. So take advantage of this special now for the month of February. And of course, if you want to get that special, the first 1 to 20 persons will call now. You can call us on 493-9196, 493-9196. And let's continue. Benefits of detoxification. Now, when you detoxify, you give the body a fighting chance of preventing diseases. And that's what we're here for at Eden Heights Clinic. One of the main things we work on is preventing diseases from coming into the body. Now, of course, there are unfortunate circumstances that might happen. But there are two things that generally happens when a person actually gets sick, either for the glory of God, or it could be your particular doing. Maybe you haven't been drinking enough water. Maybe you haven't been eating a nutritious diet itself. Maybe you've been eating healthy, but you're not eating enough nutritious foods. Maybe you have been eating healthy and you're not taking the right vitamins and minerals so that the body could actually keep as healthy as possible. So this is why at the clinic, we take our time in explaining what a person needs to do to help them to overcome certain complications that they might be having, health complications. Now, when you detoxify the body, you put out fires, meaning any type of inflammation that might be going on within the body. So persons, we talked about last week, those that have arthritis pains, joint pains, or any type of heavy amount of muscle pain as well, you can come in and you can save money on helping your body with detoxification. Now, take advantage of that special again. Let me just call out the numbers one more time. Numbers to call Eden Heights Clinic is 493-9196. 493-9196. If you want healthy skin, healthy glowing skin, detoxification is important, especially the area of the colon. A lot of persons are eating foods. They're eating foods that are backing up into their system, and it's basically causing them to feel sluggish, to feel tired. When we look at the blood itself, the live blood analysis, we see where the blood is clumping together because of heavy amount of stress on the body, or that person might be having things like diabetes, cancer, and so many other health complications. So if it is that you want to get a remedy to fix that problem, we're here at Eden Heights Clinic to help you. For those that are now joining us, we're Eden Heights Clinic. We're located at number 41A Ramsaran Street, and that's directly opposite Price Club Supermarket. So directly opposite Price Club Supermarket, the entrance. You will be able to enjoy. Now, when you come into just the building alone, just persons just coming into the building, they feel a difference in the human body. All right. You just look at the ambience of the building itself, of the inside of what what we created here. So definitely I will take advantage of the February specials, and that is going to be running for until the end of February. So let's see what you're getting in the package again. Consultation, live blood analysis, colon hydrotherapy, which also includes soaky bed therapy, which helps to detoxify the lymphatic system. If a person has buildup of fluids within the body, this particular treatment actually works pretty good to help with that. You're also looking at rectal ozone. Anybody has heavy bleeding, or if you have lots of gas building up, this is a treatment that you will be able to do to help you. Blood pressure testing, urine testing, and also you're going to get a B12 injection with that package. So that package was 1,150, and now you're getting it only for 950. So call our number 493-9196, 493-9196. So again, the healthy benefits, the liver, the body's main detoxifier. There are persons, when you look at our environment, the sprays that you're using, many of them could be estrogenic, and that can actually lead on to a person develop either cysts or even things like fibroids. Men, you're seeing men with low levels of testosterone. It can come, yes, from as you get older, but generally, the foods that you put in, the environment that you live in, there are toxic waste. Now, it all comes down to the potency of these chemicals. So if something is potent, for example, like alcohol, all right, or rum itself, rum will be a little more potent than things like beer. But guess what? It depends on how much a person puts in. Usually, just a small amount will cause damage to the endothelial functioning of the arteries. So these things, while it is that you might be drinking for a number of years, these things are causing damage to the human body. And you may be wondering, why am I having this ache and pain? Why am I having this issue where I'm not able to walk now? Why it is that I'm having enlargement of the prostate? Those are some of the causes. Those are some of the things you need to carefully look at. And this is why, of course, we recommend that persons, when they start with us, we start with detoxifying toxic waste from the human body. And when you detoxify these toxic waste from the human body, all of these signs and symptoms that you may have had before, the constipation, the bloating, the gas, the aches, the pains, the fatigue, or the body odor, the food cravings that you might have been having, the skin issues that you might be dealing with, when you detoxify the human body, you feel a difference in the human body. So I would take advantage of that February special, which was $1,150 and now only $950. And in that package, you're going to get consultation, live blood analysis. You're going to get colon hydrotherapy, which includes our soaky bed and, of course, our ozone therapy. We also rectal ozone therapy. Then you have blood pressure testing, urine testing. So if you want to check for early signs of health complication, this is your time to call. So the first 20 persons can call now, 493-9196, 493-9196. Now, for those that are home at the moment, these are some foods that you want to start off with in helping with detoxification. All right. Watermelon, which is excellent, is water-based. Things like cucumber is excellent. Lemons, limes also works good for detoxification. If you're looking at herbs, there's dandelion, which works excellent for the liver. Then there's also persons who might start off with milk thistle. But here's what. It's important to get good advice before taking these things, okay? Because sometimes you might start something, you might not be able to know, okay, what to eat, what to stay away from. And this is what we're here for at the clinic. We are able to tell you what you need to eat, what you need to stay away from during that program, that detoxification program. So if anybody wants to come into the clinic to see us, you can come at 41A Ramsaran Street, and that's in Shogunas. So take full advantage of that February special. As of now, consultation, live blood, colon hydrotherapy, which includes a Soki bed and, of course, rectal ozone. If you need more information on the detoxification package, call our numbers now. And that number that you will call is 493-9196, or you can send us a message on our Facebook page at Eden Heights. You can message us on Instagram. You can also get us on our YouTube page as well. Right, so Cameron, I think we have about maybe 4 minutes again. Just want to take maybe a few calls from the radio itself.
Okay, so just in case you're not joining us, we're inside 34 minutes brought to you by the Eden Heights Clinic, together with Alternative Health Solutions, and the phone lines are now open for your questions, your comments, or any suggestions you have to ask the doctor. 622-3937, 622-3937. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Yes, hello. Could you repeat that question for me again?
She heard you mention lemon, but she did not know that lime was also.
Lime is also an excellent detoxifier as well, too, especially for diabetic patients. Works actually pretty good.
Put sugar.
Yeah, with no sugar. You don't want to put sugar because sugar clogs the system. So you want to detoxify the system, so you don't want to use any sugar in that.
Thank you for calling.
All right. So
622-3937. You were saying something, doctor?
yes, as I talked about in lime, what persons can do, they can add it to their salad. They could basically, what I do for persons who have colds or cough, they could take a half a lime. They could use about 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, mix the two together, and you can drink that slowly. And that works excellent for those that have colds and cough as well. So you can definitely benefit from that.
Welcome. Good afternoon, miss.
Heaviness in the leg? Hello?
Yes, she said both feet, doctor. Heaviness in the both feet.
Right. There could be many causes to that. Number one, that could be a nerve problem. Most persons who have heaviness in the leg, two things you're looking at: poor circulation, nerve problem. Now, what I would recommend, usually we do a live blood analysis, and that's to check the circulation. And while checking the circulation, if the circulation is poor, automatically it's going to have an effect on the nervous system. What I would share with her, if she want to take advantage of the February special, right, she can give us a call now at 493-9196, 493-9196. And I just want to give the February special again for those that are now joining us. So for February, for the month of February, this is a steal of a deal. You want to take advantage of that. 9196. All right. So you, sure.
Doctor, the Trinity branch is still open, or everything is in Shogunas now?
Everyone come down to Shogunas.
Oh.
Yes, the Trinity branch is still under renovation, so Shogunas is the place to come, and you won't regret when you come to Shogunas.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Doctor, closing health tips, health advice, closing health talks, whatever. What do you have for us?
Well, we want everyone to stay as healthy as possible as they can, especially in this season that is coming up. So what I want persons to do is to take advantage of the specials so that they will be able to help get their body detoxify and also, get a healthier sense of yourselves. You're looking at consultation, live blood analysis, colon hydrotherapy, which also includes our Soaky bed, rectal ozone, blood pressure testing, urine testing, B12, and more. You want to take advantage of that as soon as possible. Now, that special, all of that consists of $1,150, and you're getting it only for $950 now. So take advantage now. Just want to leave the number with you. The number is 493-9196, 493-9196. All right. So God bless everyone, and I hope that everything goes well today.
Continue to have a great afternoon, Doctor. You and the entire staff at the Ignite Clinic. Until we chat again.
All right. Blessings, Cameron.